All right, so people have requested on my first 2 videos that I do more podcasty type stuff, which my interpretation of that is just having another person to like talk to shit about.
Yeah, they just mean commentary.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm not gonna actually do a podcast. I don't even know how to make money off of that, and you Lord knows that's why I'm here.
Dude, it's it's so crazy how oversaturated that market is,
Yeah.
and like how, like there's very few people I feel like that actually succeed in it. But
Yeah.
everyone also has a podcast, or everyone has a podcast for like 3 months and then they stop.
With like a YouTube video, you have special effects, you have editing, you have the content itself. You have all these things to distract a viewer with to keep them engaged. With the podcast, it's literally just the gift of gab. Like it's literally having an ability to talk and to maintain an audience with just your mouth and the topics that you're bringing up and stuff like that. And I think most people think that they're better at that than they are.
Yeah. Well, also too, like I feel like, because I'll listen to YouTube videos in the car while I'm driving. Like I'll like won't even watch them. I'll just listen to them. So like the idea of a podcast is almost feels obsolete.
I could see that. Well, a lot of people upload their podcasts onto YouTube as well.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
like people will sit down and watch a podcast.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever... The only podcast... I've listened to 2 podcasts... I like how this is a video podcast now. I've only listened to 2 podcasts, and they were both ones that I did interviews for, and I didn't even finish them. Because I was like, I was there.
Yeah, I feel like people only listen to, like, the big podcasts that are out there, or ones that are, like... I just had a complete brain fart. Never mind.
Yeah, and now that's over, let's talk
topic.
about. I don't know. Well, now we're going this direction. I'm like, should we just talk about podcasts? Is this video a podcast?
I don't think it's that interesting.
It's not.
No.
Well, neither is what we're about to talk about. But we're going to talk about clickbait, which is basically the idea of having the thumbnail and title be something very extravagant, and your video really doesn't live up to it.
Ooh, pick me. I have a lot to say.
Anybody? You go.
Clickbait, bad. Okay, so I feel like people are gonna like us better on like they're gonna like me better on your channel, and they're gonna like you better on my channel. So we should just switch our videos like when we record them.
Oh, because you think you're gonna be funny on mine. He told me to be less funny on his channel. Oh, by the way, real quick, Dale has a second channel that is not skateboarding, and I'm plugging it right now. Link will be in the description if you want to check it out.
Yeah.
It's better than a skate channel. It's so much better.
Yeah. I have like 6 videos.
And they're all better than the 500 videos you have on your skate channel. I'm hyping you up!
Thank you. Anyway, clickbait. Death of clickbait, right?
Yeah. Why clickbait doesn't work anymore.
Okay, clickbait doesn't work anymore for a fuckload of reasons. I think, first of all, YouTubers on the platform of YouTube, hence why they're called YouTubers, they literally exhausted, like, the resource of clickbait. Like, it has been ran into the ground and drilled into the ground so that, like, YouTubers have the reputation of clickbaiting their audience. So when somebody goes on the platform and they see, like, this in the thumbnail with, like, this pillow gave me rabies. Like, they're gonna, like, look at the video and they're gonna be like, yeah, that's fucking inaccurate.
Yeah, there's no way that actually happens.
Fake news, which leads me into my other point that all of these large media outlets, mainstream media, have utilized clickbait for years, and like the curtain was really pulled back, I think, during the Trump administration of like clickbait and of fake news and propaganda. Like it was, dude, it was.
I love that this is where we're going with clickbait. No,
Dude,
no, keep on going.
I will. It was. Like, dude, because like people don't trust mainstream media the way that like our parents trusted it.
Clickbait.
Yeah.
Yeah, America clickbaited Americans with the election.
This is gonna get dark real quick. I'm gonna stop you there. I'm gonna save your channel.
I'm just making jokes. You're the one who's like, Donald Trump! Like, what the fuck?
No, that's not my point.
Okay.
All I said was during the Trump administration, with all of the fucking spread of misinformation, you know. And that's not me saying either side. But like, let's not argue. There was misinformation that was spread during that time, all right?
But also every time. There's been misinformation spread during every time.
Okay, yeah, but people are more hyper aware of it now.
Yeah, no,
that's my point.
I do think it is.
And I think that administration, explaining my point, was a turning point for a lot of young adults to be like, oh my God, fuck all you guys. You guys are clickbaiting us into these articles.
That's literally what they said.
Yeah.
I remember the youth saying that.
I remember the one time I paid for a paywall, and I was like, God damn it, they got me. No, I've never paid for a paywall.
That is an interesting take in the sense that, like, clickbait is the idea of, like, you're over-exaggerating what you're trying to sell.
Free feet.
And and you just don't deliver, and that's something that everyone has been doing since the beginning of time. I mean, every single thing that you buy, every snack that you buy, they literally have to tell you on the snack in little teeny tiny letters, this is not actually what the size or the shape or the texture, this is fake.
Oh, like in the picture?
Yeah, just like in general, when we all found out that, ice cream in commercials is mashed potatoes. You never heard that?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And you get
Okay, so you're not just talking about clickbait on YouTube.
No, I was talking about clickbait just on YouTube, but you had to bring up the Trump administration, so I'm just trying to follow suit. I'm trying to keep up with your stupid video that you've taken over.
Yeah.
I like the fact that the video that I filmed on your channel that I'm evidently going to end up taking now is filmed with a fancy camera. You got to deal with my cell phone.
Well, you have the iPhone 13 Pro Max, don't you?
Yeah, well, my brother does. He's letting me borrow it.
It does. Inside joke. You wouldn't get it.
Have you made that joke on your channel?
No, not yet.
No, well, it's my inside joke now.
I shouldn't even have fucking said inside joke, because then it could have been meta irony, and we could have been like, whoa, we're so funny, higher level humor.
Literally watch this one iDubbbz video, starts quoting him.
Yeah, I made a video about that on my second channel. Watch it.
The reason I think clickbait is dead, one, is because of that. But two, like that style of like the bright, flashy colors, there were so many people doing that I think it just all started blurring together. And the other thing, the biggest reason that I think clickbait died, and this is honestly what I think is the change of the algorithm, the click-through rate, which is the percentage of someone seeing your thumbnail and clicking, has become less important than the viewer satisfaction. That's how they're wording it.
Well, that's why they changed the algorithm in that way.
Absolutely,
because
to
they
fight
wanted,
clickbait.
Yeah, they wanted to, yeah.
Yeah, for people not delivering. So now it's like, if you have the most extravagant title and thumbnail, your click-through rates could be.
But the reason they changed that algorithm was because people were tired of that shit.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that it was a bad thing that they did it.
No, I'm not saying that you are, but I'm just saying it's kind of like a case of, well, it isn't a case of, but what came first, the chicken or the egg? In this case, the chicken did come first.
I can't, dude.
What? Did I not make a point?
No, you didn't. You made a statement that was way off topic.
No.
My fucking chicken or the egg.
No. The chicken being the viewer dissatisfaction.
You don't need to explain.
And the egg being the algorithm.
We get it. We understand the analogy.
Okay, well, you said you didn't understand it.
I know.
You're like, you didn't make a point.
You didn't.
I did.
I didn't say I didn't understand it. I said you didn't make a fucking point. Comment below how he didn't make a point. So, fuck. I lost where I was.
Keep going.
I'm going through hell, dude. Just keep going.
Yeah.
So they switched that to where the click-through rate doesn't matter. So if you have a video that every single person who sees that thumbnail clicks on, if they don't watch the majority of the video, or at least to a certain percentage, and they don't engage with it, if no one's commenting on it, if you're getting dislikes, and no one's really doing anything past the clicking of your video, it's gonna bomb. And that's where all the focus of the algorithm seems to shift. They made a big change to where they were like, we only care about viewer satisfaction. Now, there's not a viewer satisfaction analytic. It's just an addition of all the things that are
Mr. YouTube University over here.
That are like the viewer duration, the viewer retention, the what other ones are there?
I don't know, Mr. YouTube University. You're the one with the degree.
The other ones, like, that's what it's focusing on.
I like how that's what you came up with. The other ones.
I will say that I'm not making any of the points that I thought I was going to make, but I'm having so much more fun with this interview. I don't know if the people watching.
I know, dude. When this one's done, we should do another one on my channel.
We should. We just literally filmed one on his channel that kind of went the same way.
Hence the same shirt if you came from my channel, which you probably didn't, because fuck me, right?
Yeah, they're going to go to your channel and see the shirt. They don't worry.
You watched it.
Because unlike your video, you plugged your channel. You didn't plug my channel.
I'll plug you on the screen. I'll just be like, Dan's channel.
Let's think some other things that we can say about click-through rate.
I don't know. I feel like I'd stand pretty much by my point. I think people just got tired of seeing that shit.
The chicken or the egg?
Well, yeah, that.
And the administration.
The administration, chickens and eggs. People like Rice Gum, Jake Paul, like those type of creators aren't really... You're not seeing new renditions of those type of creators. At least I'm not. I'm not seeing that. I mean, I think the new...
Because it already got done.
Yeah, it did get done, but you're like, what I see a lot on YouTube is people, like, for one, a lot of commentary stuff, and two, people making a lot of, like, valid points about real stuff that's seemingly, and I'm saying seemingly because, like, I don't want to make any grand statements, but seemingly not arbitrary. Like, they're like, not just for entertainment value, but it's people actually doing what the internet was like, quote unquote, intended, or at least sold to be intended to do, is they're sharing ideas.
Spreading information.
Yeah. I see a lot of that on my platform. But there are creators like...
YouTube's his platform, in case you were wondering. If you want to use it. I just went to school there. Yeah, he owns the place.
He's a student. I'm the teacher. People like Danny Duncan, Nelk, I mean, they're doing like content in a similar way, but just in the way that it's like, it's a vlog, they're showing like lifestyle stuff, but I think the packaging of the videos is different. Like Chris Chan coined this term of selling in. I think he coined the term, or I don't know where he got it.
We're giving him the credit.
Yeah,
he coined the tone. He invented both those words.
Yeah, he coined the tone. What Dan said.
The term has been coined. Oh, the Trump administration term.
Yeah, selling in. I think like telling people exactly what's happening is like, I think the new clickbait, and the new clickbait in the sense that like it's being done by everyone.
I think there's also like a misunderstanding of what the fuck clickbait is, because I get a lot of comments on
true.
Like
yeah.
I'll post a video and it'll literally be like, the hardest trick I've ever done or something like that, and then someone will comment like clickbait, and I'm like, it was the hardest trick I've ever done. Like it was the exact opposite of clickbait.
Okay, well there's a misunderstanding and a disconnect between the viewer and the uploader of like what clickbait is. So clickbait to us is like, if we tell the truth at all in the video, we can title the video whatever we want. I think like as a fucking creator, fuck this, dude. We're not calling them creators anymore. We are called uploaders now. Uploaders.
What? No, we're not.
Content uploader.
No, we're not. You can't just say that.
Yeah.
I don't say creator or anything.
Well, what do you do for work? Oh, I'm a content uploader. So the viewer thinks that like if the video has any amount of content in it that doesn't pertain to the title of the video, then it qualifies as clickbait. Because like you pick something out of the video to draw in the viewer. Like that's what clickbait is to them.
Yeah.
But I think for us, we push our goalpost way the fuck back, since we're the ones that have to suffer if you don't watch our video. So we're like, okay, so like I did a triple flip. If I did a triple flip and I called the video, I did my first triple flip, and it was like
at the end of the video.
At the end of the video,
and it's 2 minutes of the video,
or the first minute of the video, like I did it, and then the rest of the video is nothing. Like,
not nothing, but other content.
Yeah. Then like the audience might call that clickbait.
You're like, why wasn't it 20 minutes of you not doing the triple flip until you finally did that?
Which doesn't work for us. So yeah, we gotta do something. We gotta find a different way. That
makes sense. That maybe when I call the video the hardest trick I've ever done, the video is 13 minutes of me hanging out with my friends and doing stuff, and then maybe 20% of the entire video is me battling the hardest trick I've ever done.
Yeah. But also, it's just a comment that says clickbait, so like, who cares?
No, I'm not saying that I'm upset about it. Fucking condescending 733, but I know where you sleep. I like that.
Was that actually?
No, I just made that screen name up.
Oh my god, I'm so witty.
Yeah,
I just made that up.
Like, do you think someone could make a clickbait video now in 2022 and it work? Like it do good? Like actually clickbait it?
No,
I don't think so either. I think that algorithm would stop you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because I experimented with it for my channel for a little bit, where I saw what the Braille guys were doing, which is a skateboarding YouTube thing, where they have really extravagant thumbnails with bright colors and blah blah blah, and they're like, the most death. They'll have the words "death" in the title or whatever, like death-defying blah blah blah, and then you watch it and it's like some semi-difficult, pretty mediocre skateboarding clip.
Are you shitting on Braille right now, dude?
No, I'm just saying that they clickbait the shit out of their videos. Now I'm noticing a trend on their channel where it's less like that. I'm noticing that they're selling in a bit more. Yeah, and I think that's, everyone's following suit. All of us are doing that.
I used to have this same feeling towards clickbait when I first started doing YouTube, and I would get all these comments like clickbait, and I'm like, dude, how the fuck is this clickbait? Like, I literally did this or said this in the video. What are you talking about? But like, also, I went to Starbucks and like,
did some other stuff. That's the real advantage of doing videos that have titles. Like calling a video like the Star Spangled Spanner or something like that. And just a stupid random example. I don't know why I said that. But like
Trump administration?
The what did I say? The Star
The Grand Strangler.
the Star.
I don't know what you said.
The Star Spangled Spammer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then, like, it can be whatever you want because it's just a title.
You're talking about
like titling your video something random that is like a title,
like giving it like a title of a movie.
Yeah, it gives you freedom to put whatever you want in it. I think that still works in today.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, or if it's such an over-the-top clickbait title that's so obviously clickbait, you'll probably upset like 20 people who the joke went over their head, and then everyone else will be like, "Whoa."
Yeah, that's like PewDiePie's.